Vaughn up there on that stretcher. Hard to say which leg it is.
Langlois shoots it off the boards. Bob Vaughn lets it drive. Goes score! Bob Vaughn.
He gives it into Lemaire, back to LaFleur. The Montreal Canadiens have won the Stanley Cup.
Coming in with Nystrom. Tonelli to Nystrom. He scores!
The Oilers have won the Stanley Cup.
Time once again to go back into the archives. Welcome to Vintage Games here on the NHL Network. I'm Dan Pollard. Today we take you back to April 11th of 1978. Game 1 of the best-of-3 preliminary round between the Los Angeles Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto had finished 15 points ahead of the Kings during the regular season and were heavy favorites to advance. Los Angeles goaltender Rogie Vachon was expected to have his hands full trying to stop Darryl Sittler and Lanny McDonald, both of whom finished among the top 10 scorers in the league. But in this game, another hero would emerge for the Leafs with a memorable playoff performance.
In goal for the Los Angeles Kings, Rogie Vachon, number 30. And his opponent out the other end, number 29, Mike Palmateer. As we get set to start at center ice, Apps for Los Angeles. Arlen Monahan playing on one wing. Gold up on the other. Sargent and Murdoch are the two defensemen. That's Bob Murdoch, number 5. And Gary Sargent, number 22. The Leafs have Sittler, Lanny McDonald, Dan Maloney, Brian Glennie, Borje Salming. The playoffs are underway. Los Angeles gets the puck up to center ice. Golda flipped the puck over the line, stopped by Glennie. Glennie for Lanny McDonald, went through his skates. Gary Sargent shot it over the line. It's a delayed whistle offside. It'll be outside the blue line.
Well, you can tell right off the bat it's going to be a hitting hockey game. There's Ron Stewart, the Kings coach, 21 years in the league as a player. His second coaching job. He lasted a few months with the Rangers before coming to the Kings.
Apps 14, Arlen Monahan 12. And number 21 is Glenn Golda. Face off outside the blue line. Now then, Monahan. Along with Maloney as the puck is taken by Brian Glennie at his own blue line up to center. A long shot into the corner. It comes out to Vachon. Vachon, a back pass. Around on the boards it comes. Arlen Monahan getting it over on the wing. Stopped by McDonald, but it gets out to center ice. Then Glennie intercepts the pass and shoots it right back in again. Vachon out of his net. Sittler went down. The puck goes out over the blue line to center ice, and it's Borje Salming coming back. He's over the line. Danny Maloney was in ahead of him, and the face-off comes outside the blue line.
Danny Maloney has to get used to Salming's moves. There's Roger Nielsen. What a tremendously successful first year he's had as coach. The only coach, Bill, I've seen all year whose blood pressure never seemed to vary too much. I don't recall seeing him lose his cool all season long.
No. Jimmy Jones at center, Williams on the left wing, Butler on the right, Johansson and Ian Turnbull as the puck is shot over the line. That's Randy Maneri, number 2 with it for the Los Angeles Kings. Number 16 is Marcel Dion. 18, Dave Taylor. It's shot down the ice. It's over the red line. It's touched by Williams, and that is icing. All set to go. Face-off in that circle. Face-offs have been very important. This one to Turnbull. He took a shot. It deflects into the corner. Marcel Dion around on the boards. It comes. There's going to be a penalty here right off the bat. Interference. And the first penalty is coming up. And it goes to the Kings. Bob Murdoch back out on the defense for Los Angeles. It comes right back to Salming. A shot. Vachon stopped that. And he's got it. About 4 feet outside the goal crease, Brian.
Well, you mentioned moments ago, Bill, the importance of those face-offs, especially in the corners. Here's Rogie Vachon making the stop. He has a 2 average versus the Leafs this season. And 286 against the league in total.
Murdoch talking and giving instructions as we get set to face off. That's Marcel Dion, number 16 out there, but the Leafs have the puck. Maloney gets it back to Turnbull. Turnbull took a shot, heads in behind Vachon, he doesn't know where it is, and he nearly kicked it back into his own net.
Well, the Kings are going to have to do something about this face-off situation. The Leafs have beaten them twice in a row now and had good scoring chances. Here Maloney gets it back, shot on its way, and Rogie looks behind him. Where is it? It's under him. And almost squirted loose.
Sittler wins the draw again to Turnbull. Ian Turnbull into Sittler. Took his shot. Another one for Maloney. Maloney is hooked. Sittler missed it. Oriasalming with the puck. Oriasalming to Sittler. Sittler for Lanny McDonald. It's intercepted. And Murdoch gets it out to center ice. And Dion hits Oriasalming. And Sittler gives it to Ian Turnbull. Turnbull back to the net. Up on the right wing for Sittler. Play is called. An interference penalty now to the Leafs. Oriasalming. There's no score in this first period.
Edistrin still had 1 minute and 20 left in his penalty for interference. Now Salming goes to the box.
All set to go now. Teams are even at 5 aside. Sittler gets the draw to Mike Pelech. Pelech and Glennie. Sittler and Ellis. Pelech gets it over for Ron Ellis. Ellis gets it out over the line. Too well covered by Larry Brown. Now the puck is loose. Randy Maneri pushed by Ellis. Gets it over on the wing to Murphy. Murphy, number 7, coming to center over the blue line. He's poke checked by Glennie. It's offside.
Glennie back in action, wearing the collar, also nursing a groin injury. The Leafs happy to have him back on the blue line.
Stan Weir at center now with Williams, Pelech, and Glennie, who has the puck. A pass over to Mike Pelech. Pelech gets over center, drives the puck in. Williams was offside.
Tiger Williams. Don't see him so much on the power play now for the Leafs. He had 6 power play goals early on. Hasn't scored one since Christmas. That's 48 games without a power play score. Right now the teams are even, however.
44 seconds left in Edistran's penalty. 1:22 in Salming as play is underway. Larry Brown getting it over to Randy Maneri. Maneri up at center. Right onto Stan Weir's stick. Stan Weir comes straight to center. Shot the puck into the corner. Rebound goes near Vachon. Picked up by number 7, Mike Murphy of Los Angeles. Gets it to number 19, Butch Goring. He lost it, and Maneri has it again. Andy Maneri of LA out to Butch Goring. Goring, number 19 at center to the Leaf line. Dropped it back. Murphy then tried to relay it, and it's picked up by Mike Pelech. Pelech shot it out to center ice. Cleared then by Gary Sargent. Back on the ice is Darryl Edistran. LA at full strength. Goes behind the Leaf net. Mike Pelech. Shot it along the boards. Williams covered, but it's brought up by Mike Pelech. Pelech goes over the line for Williams. Pelech goes after themselves. Took his man into the boards, then hit the boards himself. Back up the ice for Dion. He's checked. Ian Turnbull with 11 seconds remaining in Salming's penalty. Edistran, a long shot. Stopped by Palmateer. I believe that's the first shot on the Leaf net. It's cleared down the ice. Salming is out. There was a man in position, so there's no icing called. It comes up to Taylor. Taylor down this right side. Stopped by Ian Turnbull, who was knocked down from behind. Here's trying to get right in front. A shot at the goalpost. And another grab by Palmateer. Danny Grant, how he could ever miss that one. Tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
In this jersey, I pledge to wreak havoc on my opponent's plus-minus.
To make one-timers happen way more than once.
I pledge that my team will scrap for every single point on the schedule.
In this jersey, I pledge that holes are only holes if they're open.
Shop.NHL.com presents the RBK Edge jersey. All 30 teams reinvented for more strength, more speed, more belief.
In this jersey, I pledge to play for the logo on the front, not the name on the back.
What do you pledge? Visit shop.NHL.com for your jersey.
With BMW xDrive all-wheel drive, you likely would not have found yourself in this situation. Because long before this point, its advanced traction and control would have analyzed the road conditions and reacted, helping you stay safely on track. xDrive all-wheel drive. Now available on 12 BMW models.
When I said I was coming back for another season, people said I was crazy. But what they don't know is I've got a secret weapon.
Getting in shape for season number 17, Brett Favre discovered the new Bowflex Revolution Home Gym. With advanced Spiraflex technology developed for the space program, the Bowflex Revolution delivers the smooth, consistent feel of free weights without the impact on Brett's joints.
I get enough impact during the game.
The Bowflex Revolution Home Gym features more than 95 gym-quality exercises, providing a total body workout in just 20 minutes, 3 days a week.
It's the off-season. Who wants to work out all day?
Get this free DVD today and discover the secret behind this revolutionary technology.
All I know is it works. You want to find out more? You got to get the DVD.
The new Bowflex Revolution can be yours for $0 down and low monthly payments. Join the revolution and get your free DVD. Call or go online now.
Close call at the Leaf end moments ago. Danny Grant, tremendous goal scorer, not much of a skater, but there's the shot. And the Leafs managed to clear it away before the rebound was poked in.
Young gets it back to Murdoch. His shot was stopped by Williams. Jones, a pass ahead for Butler. Butler cutting in. Goes behind the net. Still has it. Centered it right in front. Williams takes the shot. It's still loose. Jones back to Turnbull, a shot. And the Leaf player, Butler, was interfered with. The holding penalty going to the Los Angeles Kings.
Looks like Larry Brown, number 3. Now we have a mix-up in front of Rogie Vachon. Boy, we've had 3 close calls in this hockey game already. 2 at the Kings' end, 1 at Palmateer's end of the ice.
We have a penalty coming up here, Brian, and it's to number 3, Larry Brown. And we have the Leaf captain here lining up for this faceoff in LA territory. No score in the game. We're at plate 436. Here's a chance for Turnbull. Ian Turnbull trying to set up Sittler in front of the net. Ian Turnbull going right in on goal. And there was stopped by Vachon. Goes around to Murphy. Can't get it out. Boreas Salming with a shot. A rebound off the post by Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald has it again. Right in front to Maloney. He missed it. It's cleared, but not out. Ian Turnbull again with it. Shot it behind the net. Edestrand is covered. Maloney trying to get it out in front. Back to Salming. Salming takes his shot. Vachon caught that.
Leafs coming awfully close here against Vachon. Here's Salming's shot. He stops that. McDonald is right there, and it's off him again, and then McDonald was tripped up. Leafs looking very powerful, and Sittler winning almost every draw so far.
Demkowski shouldn't be allowed to take the face-off. Williams wins the draw. Back to Salming to Lanny McDonald. He shot it off the board. Sittler trying to get it in front. Goes back to Lanny McDonald again to Maloney. Off his stick. Sittler has it. Sittler coming from the front side. It was shot back to him. Still has it. 1 minute remaining in the penalty. Darryl Sittler has it again. Back to Lanny McDonald. Into Sittler. Sittler gets a shot. It's right in front of the net. They try to dig it out. And it's shot off the boards and down the ice. Boreas Salming back there for it. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty. Long pass to Maloney at center. Over to Williams. Williams is over the line. Takes his shot. He fired it wide. Sittler lets one go. That's knocked down. He gets it through to Maloney. Back to Salming. A shot right in front of the net. It's kicked wide. Darryl Sittler. Lanny McDonald is shot.
They're saying Maloney was in the crease, and they're not going to give the Leafs the goal. Maloney was in the crease, And referee Bruce Hood is saying the goal will not count. There was a lot of jamming going on. Maybe on the replay when we see it, we'll see how he got in the crease. Was he pushed in? I don't think there's any question Maloney was in there. And the Leaf fans are setting up a howl now as the goal will be disallowed. Now, here's Williams in front. Let's see this shot by McDonald on its way. Now, where is Maloney? You can see him in behind Rogie Vachon. Definitely both feet in the crease, and you could not tell how he got there. Whether he went in of his own volition or whether he was shoved in, you could not see on that. But referee Bruce Hood had a pretty close eye on things, and he rules no goal.
Trevor Johansson to Pat Boutette, Stan Weir, and Murphy. They get after the puck. Ian Turnbull keeps it in for Stan Weir. Stan Weir trying to get it out in front. Goes back to the net. Comes out in front. Oh! Stan Weir on the short side.
In front, 1-0. The players coming off the bench to congratulate Stan Weir. To this point, Toronto has outshot Los Angeles 9-1. And they get the first goal. Weir coming from behind. And dead center of the net. Here he comes again. We'll get a better look at it here. Where did he find room? Just over the left elbow, it appeared, of Rogie Vachon. And this followed the dispute. Stan Weir at 6:35.
Toronto goal scored by number 14, Stan Weir.
Here he is,
assist
coming from behind
Ian
as
Turnbull,
the Kings are scrambling.
Number 15, Pat Boutette. Time 6:35.
Only 1 second left in the penalty to Larry Brown when Weir scored a power play goal.
6 minutes, 35 seconds was the time of the scoring play by Stan Weir. Apps at center now. Monahan on one wing and Goldup on the other. The puck at the blue line. Turnbull ran into Monahan. The puck goes down the ice and it's called for icing and will come all the way back into the Los Angeles zone to the right. He's got superstar marked on him.
Oh, I think so.
The puck is shot to the blue line. Trevor Johansson's shot cleared out over the blue line by Randy Maneri. Offside. Weir. He couldn't get out in time. Pat Boutette brought it in.
Lanny McDonald at the bench finished the year with 47 goals, just one shy of the all-time Leaf record held by Frank Mahovlich.
Puck is knocked into the corner in LA territory there. Randy Maneri back of the net, starting to come out, gets it up to center ice. Off a stick, Johansson tried to feed Ellis, and Monahan got it right down into Leaf territory. Volunteer to Johansson, into Ian Turnbull. Ian Turnbull didn't get it out. Maneri kept it in. Monahan passed it back out. Boutette tried to cover his man. Darryl Eddistrand stopped by Turnbull. Up it comes to Ellis. Offside at the blue line.
Turnbull bumps with Apps. The players mill around. Ellis tried to make a pretty good play there, but he just couldn't drag his foot on the blue line.
This is Stanley Cup 78 from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
I think crown molding is the way to go. Actually, maybe we should do wainscoting. No, let's do a chair rail. Oh, wait, I know, built-in shelves.
Get the convenience of the Mastercraft 2-in-1 job site flip saw. Cut large work on the table saw, then switch with a click and lock to turn it into a 10-inch compound miter saw for detailed jobs. When done, it's easy to move and store. Great tools start at Canadian Tire.
Maybe we should just paint. Or paneling.
There's a great new deal at your Honda dealer, just in time for the holidays. Like Canada's best-selling car 10 years in a row. For a limited time, lease the 2008 Civic DX sedan at just $198 per month. Or choose cash incentives of $1,000 to $5,500 or special lease and purchase finance rates on selected other 2008 Honda models. Plus, right now, we pay the applicable 1% GST. Hurry into your Honda dealer before January 2nd, 2008. It's the new holiday deal for Canadians from Honda.
Hello, I'm a Mac.
In the left corner, coming in at 80 gigs, hailing from office desktops everywhere, PC!
Okay, what's going on, buddy?
Well, your sales are through the roof. I'm showing the people I'm not going down without a fight.
PC, this isn't a competition, okay? Some people just want a computer that's simple and intuitive, that works the way they do.
Actually, my brother-in-law just got a Mac and loves it.
Is it unexpected?
Is it provocative?
Is it bold?
Is it unforgettable?
But the most important question, is it you?
Is it you?
Is it you?
Seiko Kinetic Direct Drive. The first kinetic watch that lets you see the power you generate. Is it you?
Sargent playing on the defense with Rob Palmer now, number 6, hit for the first time. Williams, number 22, up to center ice, gets over the red line, shot the puck in, the rebound, Vachon leaving it there for second. It's handed to Butler, to Jones, to Butler right in front of the net, and his backhand was wide. They go to the board. The puck comes to Marcel Dion. Now we have a mix-up. Play going right on. Play is finally called and whistled down. We had Rob Palmer, Jimmy Jones, Taylor, and Butler. From the faceoff, Jimmy Jones. Shot it out on the left wing to Williams at center. A long shot. Vachon seemed to fan on it, but it was off the target. Jones is after it again. Behind the net. Centered it right in front. Williams couldn't get it. Cleared by Murdoch up the center. Dion shoots it in wide of the net. Palmatier comes out of the goal, wraps it off the glass and out to center ice. Cleared back by Larry Brown over here for Murdoch. Murdoch's pass intercepted by Butler, Williams, and Turnbull. Ian Turnbull missed a check and then went back. Murdoch. Williams missed Taylor with a body check. The puck in front of the Leaf net, chopped over to the far wing. Lanny McDonald is out there now. As the Leafs are changing on the go, Williams flips it to center ice by Murdoch. Over to Darrell Edestrand. Edestrand, a long shot. Palmatier had no trouble with that. Up to Lanny McDonald with Sittler. Just got it out. Shot back in again. A shot by Mike Murphy ends up on Sittler's stick. And Sittler flips it out to center. Back it goes to Righty Maneri. Up to Murphy. Play is called. It was shot from inside the blue line over the red line at center. And that's where the faceoff will be called by Gerard Gauthier.
Mike Murphy scored 25 points in playoff competition. Former Marlboro star, went on to New York. Kings acquired him in a pretty good trade that worked out well for the Kings. Used to call Los Angeles Team Castoff. They'd had about 20 players nobody else seemed to want.
Shot goes in behind the net all the way around on the boards. Darrell Edestrand. Lanny McDonald was manhandled over at the boards. Back to Dion to Stemkowski. It's over the line. Stopped by Salming. Salming couldn't get it out. Maloney tried to get to it. Over to Salming and Sittler. Now Salming is knocked down by Stemkowski. It was a high stick.
Kings expected a physical game, and the Leafs made no bones about it.
Going for high sticking. Teams are even at 5 aside. 1-0 Toronto Maple Leafs. 9:44 remaining in the first period. Oriya Salming over on the wing to Ferguson, making his first appearance, coming up with Glennie and Maloney. They shoot it into the corner. Hit by Murphy, who is hit by Maloney. Ferguson gets it back to Glennie. Glennie shot it wide of the net. Maloney into the corner, and Ferguson gets the puck. Shot it out in front. Vachon held it. Jimmy Jones with Tiger Williams, Marcel Dion, Bob Murdoch, Gary Sargent, all lining up for this faceoff outside the blue line. Jones, Turnbull, Williams, and Joe Hansen. Number 18 is Taylor, of course. Now then Williams. Gets it over the line. Gary Sargent checked by Williams. Williams gets it into the corner. Now the teams are at full strength. Williams shoved off the puck, and he gives Murdoch a push. Back down the ice for the Kings, and number 8, Bert Wilson, was too well covered by Trevor Johansson. Then they go to the boards. Play is called. Johansson starts shoving at Taylor. And it wouldn't take too much to start something the way they're going. But it has not been what you call a chippy hockey.
Well, a lot of bruises follow a game like this.
The puck is to Ian Turnbull. Turnbull back of the net. Jimmy Jones comes back there with him. Turnbull ahead to Johansson. Johansson's pass for Williams is knocked off his stick. Gary Sargent. There's going to be a penalty to the Leafs. Williams, I believe, on that exchange. Bob Murdoch getting it up. It's passed back. Sargent's got it again. They got to be careful. It's cleared by Murdoch into the Leaf zone. Back to get it is Trevor Johansson. That's called. And we'll have a penalty. This Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
There's a great new deal at your Honda dealer, just in time for the holidays. Like Canada's best-selling car 10 years in a row. For a limited time, lease the 2008 Civic DX sedan at just $198 per month. Or choose cash incentives of $1,000 to $5,500 or special lease and purchase finance rates on selected other 2008 Honda models. Plus, right now, we pay the applicable 1% GST. Hurry into your Honda dealer before January 2nd, 2008. It's the new holiday deal for Canadians from Honda.
Here at Sirius Satellite Radio, we have a channel for every mood. How do we know what you're into? Mood testing pods. Uncensored comedy. Very good. Feeling inadequate? Excellent. Oh. Okay, and moving right along.
That mockingbird don't sing. Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Shh.
You're good. Why do WestJetters care so much? Because we're also WestJet owners.
Is it tough? Is it reliable? Is it comfortable? Is it beautiful? But the most important question...
Is it you?
Seiko Sportura. Time your race to 1/100th of a second. The choice of Jensen Button. Is it you?
Tiger Williams gets his first playoff penalty. He picked up 351 minutes during the regular season. He gets it for slashing at 12:56.
And so the Los Angeles Kings will have their chance for the power play, and it's right from the faceoff. Borje Salming shoots it down the ice. Gary Butler, Jimmy Jones, Borje Salming, Ryan Glennie. Coming out is Tommy Williams. Up the center. Gets it over here to Dion. Dion gets over the line, shot it through to Williams. He's checked by Borje Salming, and Borje Salming shoots it down the ice. Going back for it is Marcel Dion. Number 16, Mike Murphy, number 7 on the right side here. Butch Goring, it goes for Murphy. Checked by Butler. Back it goes to Glennie. Over for Borje Salming, and he golfs it down the ice. Back for the Kings again. Marcel Dion to Murphy. Shot it out over the line. Borje Salming seems to control the puck completely. He's got it again. Off the boards, out to center. Tapped by Sargent, over to Dion. Dion just cleared the puck over the line, and guess who? Borje Salming is there again. And he shoots it down the ice. Back to the net for Gary Sargent. 49 seconds remaining in the penalty to Williams. Butch Goring. Heading it to number 22, Gary Sargent, up at center. Up to the Leaf line. Stops. Tried to go back. His teammates are offside, and he waits to Murphy. That's knocked out. That's blood over the line. Grant took a shot. Boria Salming stopped that. It's cleared over onto the far side. Gary Sargent a shot. That's deflected high and goes over the glass into the crowd.
You won't do it tonight if it happens.
Jimmy Jones lost the draw this time. The Stankowski shot. That ends up on the boards. George Ferguson has broken his stick. Now the Kings. A shot. And that's blocked by Mike Palmatier with his right hand. And he was determined to grab that one because of Ferguson breaking his stick.
Well, perhaps Randy Maneri might not have shot had he thought about it for more than a second or two. Here's the puck coming back to Maneri, the former Atlanta Flame. Well, he had a pretty good shot, an open target there.
Bob Murdoch comes back to his position now. He was over at the LA bench getting a new stick. That's Sillaps at center ice, number 14, along with Heartland Monahan and Glenn Golda. Stan Weir with Pat Boutet. And Ron Ellis. Weir to Ellis. The linesman Matt Pavlich was knocked down. It's cleared up at center. Cleared right back again, though, by the Kings. And Palmatier leaves the puck there for Ian Turnbull. Turnbull up to Pat Boutet. Over to Johansson to Stan Weir. Stan Weir has scored the only goal of the game so far. A shot. Ellis went after it. Picked up by number 3, Larry Brown. Brown at center ice to Murdoch. Murdoch is checked by Johansson. Turnbull shoots it out. Monahan shoots it back in again. Apps goes after it. Palmatier lets it go to Ian Turnbull. A pass ahead to Jones with Jerry Butler. Butler's cutting in the right wing. Jesus scores!
Lead it 2-0, and again they come off the bench. Every player except Gordon McRae celebrating a birthday today, but standing there applauding, comes out now to congratulate Jerry Butler. An outstanding rush as the Kings might have been caught trying to outsmart the Leafs with a line change here. Butler around the defense. I think Vashaw thought he might cut in front, and he fooled him, going the other way, slipping it in. It's 2-0.
Jerry Butler. Assist number 16, Jimmy Jones.
Jimmy Jones
and number
the pass.
2, Ian Turnbull.
Along with Turnbull getting the other assist. You can see the reaction of Butler.
Jerry Butler from Jimmy Jones and Ian Turnbull.
Scored 9 goals during the regular season. Gets a big one here in the playoffs. Time 15:53. Watch it again. Butler coming in on Vashaw. Little move here. Rogie went down. He slipped it underneath. Bill, the Kings, I noticed, made 2 changes on that last shift in a matter of seconds, trying to get first Apps off the ice and Dion on, and then they switched right back again. That might have hurt them on that play.
Butch Goring at center ice with Murphy on the right wing. Williams on the left. Puck is cleared for Maloney. Maloney missed it, driven by Darryl Sittler. Lanny McDonald races after it, shot it to the other side. Played out by Murphy for Goring as Sittler stepped into Murphy. Boria Salming shoots the puck in. It's offside. 2-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs as we get set for the face-off. It comes back. Shot by number 6, Rob Palmer. Leafs just shoot it out to center ice. Sargent gets it over for Palmer over his stick. Gets the rebound off the boards, and he hands it to Mike Pellick, who drives it in behind the net. Ron Ellis goes after it. Sargent beat him to it, just getting it. Still behind the net, though. Ellis after his man. It's cleared out for Goldup. Goldup at center. Over the blue line for Los Angeles. He lost the puck. Boria Salming for Pat Boutet. It comes out to center ice. Shot over for Apps. Apps is over the line. He's blocked by Salming. Goes into the corner. Mike Pellick holding it against the board. Sittler's there, and play is called. Puck goes near Palmatier. Boria Salming gets it back in the net. Grant centered it, and it's centered all the way down the ice to center. Goes back to the blue line. Edis ran to Maneri. His pass intercepted by Salming. Salming missed a body check from Edestrand. Williams goes after it. Goes into the corner. Jerry Butler flipped it behind the net into the corner on this side. And it's cleared by Edestrand. Butler stepped into him. Play is called. A little bumping here and there. And Williams looks around. And he and number 18, Dave Taylor, have been exchanging pleasantries all through this first period.
Salming just handed out a tremendous body check a moment ago against Silla.
2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining now in the first period. Leafs have a 2-0 lead. Borje Salming shoots the puck around on the boards, goes behind the net. Vachon had to get away from him momentarily, but it's recovered there by Randy Maneri. Randy Maneri's pass up for Taylor. Mike Pellick just missed him with a body check. Maneri shoots the puck over the line, and Borje Salming goes into the corner, right around on the boards for Williams. He let it go. It's not out. Maneri shot it into the corner. Dion got it in front, and Jerry Butler has it. Jerry Butler up with Jimmy Jones. He's flying over the line. Williams didn't get to it. And it's brought back by Taylor. Taylor of the Kings over the line, gets his shot. Palmateer knocked that down and holds on.
Taylor showing some moves. No wonder he tied the NCAA record with Clarkson College last year, something like 108 points.
Maloney and Lanny McDonald, his teammates out there with him. It goes to Trevor Johansson. Trevor Johansson trying to bring it out off the boards for Maloney. Maloney knocked it down to Sittler, shot the puck in off the boards. It's Sargent. Goes to Maloney. Maloney trying to dig it out. Knocked off the puck. Comes to the blue line. Murphy was knocked down. Goring got it over the line. Intercepted by Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald off the boards for Maloney. Didn't reach him. Cleared in by the Kings. Trevor Johansson goes back. Around on the boards for Lanny McDonald. It came out. Sittler knocked his man down. Palmer trying to get it over to Goring. He does. Goring gets around Maloney. Less than a minute to go in this first period. It's shot around on the boards and out. There is Sargent, covered by Sittler. He kicks it through for Lanny McDonald with Maloney. Lanny McDonald going right in and goal. And a good save there by Vachon as Maloney was standing in front of the net. A long shot into the Leaf zone, and Palmateer cleared that to Sittler. 36 seconds. A pass out for Maloney. Up to Lanny McDonald. He shoots it in. Leafs are changing on the go. Over the boards is Boutet. Ellis. Sittler still out there. Ryan Glennie poked it. Sittler went flying into the boards as he missed Goldup. A pass over the line for Harvey Huntington. A Leaf player is grabbed. Called for icing, and it'll go all the way back down the ice into LA territory. You have 11 seconds remaining here at Maple Leaf Gardens. First period. Peter Stemkowski against Stan Weir. Goes behind the net into the corner. Edestrand is covered. Cleared out in front by Stan Weir. Ellis couldn't get to it. Ellis knocked his man off the puck. Here's Stan Weir with it. Just as the bell goes to end the first period. And so the score at the end of the first period, Toronto Maple Leafs 2, Los Angeles Kings nothing.
Get ready to add muscle, lose pounds, and reshape your body fast. Take strength training to the next level. Introducing the all-new Bowflex Ultimate 2. Call or go online for your free DVD that tells you all about it. The Ultimate 2 has it all. The all-new squat attachment that's biomechanically designed to reduce stress on your knees and back. The innovative new Preacher Curl attachment that intensifies the resistance on your biceps. And the new no-cable change pulley system delivers faster workouts than ever because you don't have to change cables between exercises. Act now, and through this special offer, you can own the Ultimate 2 for no money down and low monthly payments. This is the strength training machine you need to get powerful biceps, a sexy core, even chiseled legs in an easy 20-minute workout just 3 times a week. Guaranteed results are easy. Call or go online for your free DVD. Make an investment in yourself. Call now.
thanks to its styling, technology, and fun-to-drive performance. It's no surprise owners rank the Nissan Altima the most appealing midsize car, according to J.D. Power and Associates.
Our congratulations from the Gauntlet to Darrell Sittler, to Guy Lafleur, and to Cesar Maniego and Kurt Ridley. And now, Bill, a summary of that first period.
Okay, Brian, and in that first period, it was all Maple Leafs. Stan Weir opened the scoring at 6:35 from Turnbull and Boutet, and then Butler from Jones and Turnbull at 15:53. Toronto outshot LA 12-7. And now we're getting set to resume play as Roger Nielsen looks on, the coach of the Maple Leafs. Marcel Dion at center ice. Danny Grant, number 15, on the left wing. And Taylor, number 18, on the right side. Moria Salming off the boards for Jones to Butler. Butler shot the puck in. It goes inside the net. Taylor is given a bump by Williams. It comes back. Then he keeps it in with a shot. That's wide. Gary Butler after it. Dion missed it. Now it's picked off by Bob Murdoch. Murdoch stopped by Butler, who's all over the ice tonight, playing his strongest game as a Maple Leaf. Goes back to Boria Salming. Salming back of the net. Long pass at center for Williams. Vachon. Butler took a whack at it. Now then Jimmy Jones. A back pass into the corner. Jerry Butler's there. Butler behind the net for Williams. He wasn't expecting it. Goes after it. Sargent's there with him. So is Dion, and play is called.
Of the Leafs' 12 shots in that first period, Bill, Salming took 4 of them.
Well, he certainly controlled the play, and also when the Leafs were short-handed, the shot. And that shot stopped that one from Turnbull at the blue line. Ian Turnbull back at his own blue line. Gets it to Trevor Johansson. Johansson's pass over on the wing for Maloney. And he has it knocked off his stick to center, but there's Turnbull again. Gets it over the line. Andy Maloney has to leave the ice for equipment change. Taken by Randy Maneri, getting it over to Darrell Edestrand. The long shot. Palmatier stopped that. Turnbull missed it, but he got it back again as the Leafs with a pass to Sittler. Sittler up at center, over the line, takes a shot high over top of the net. Lanny McDonald took a shot. Edestrand bumped into him. Veering pass ahead, over the line, on a hand going in. Mike Palmatier stopped that. Great save by Mike Palmatier.
Well, Boom Boom Geoffrion's son-in-law had a great scoring opportunity there. Palmatier went down awfully fast on that. Monahan could not get the puck up. A good stop by the Leaf netminder.
Butch Goring, number 19 at center. Williams. That's Tommy Williams. Now then Mike Murphy is going to take the face-off against Lanny McDonald. Boria Salming off the boards for Sittler. Sittler can't get by center as Edestrand had him covered. Now then Williams gets the puck, gives it to Darrell Edestrand. Edestrand over the red line. No, he didn't cross it. When he fired it, at least touch it. It's going to be icing, and it is. Edestrand was trying to wait. Puck in the face-off circle. Marcel Dion checked by Jones. And it's picked off by Dion, brought out to center ice. Over the line with a shot. That's wide. Picked up by Mike Pellick. He's bumped by Dion. Dion centered it. Williams is there. And Jerry Butler starts down the ice at center. He tried to get it over the line to Pellick. It's shot back to Boria Salming. Up for Williams. He knocks it in. Back for it is Bob Murdoch of L.A. The Kings coming up down to center ice. Toronto Maple Leafs leading 2-0. Murdoch stopped by Jones. Ian Turnbull has the puck. Turnbull shoots the puck in past Murdoch. It ends up behind the net. Gary Sargent, number 22 for the Kings. Starting to bring it out. Long pass at center. Dion is covered by Trevor Johansson. Goes back to Murdoch, to Sargent. Up at center ice. Sargent shot it back in again. It goes behind the net. Palmateer out of his goal. Big with you. Spun around. Trevor Johansson. A pass to Jones. Tried to set up Jerry Butler again on the right wing and just failed. Butch Goring gets a pass over on the right side. Turnbull takes his man to the boards. The puck is loose. Goes into the corner. Jimmy Jones up for Jerry Butler. Butler is checked. Jimmy Jones gets it out and down the ice, and that's going to be icing. As soon as it's touched by Gary Sargent.
Number 18 is the rookie, Dave Taylor. Had 22 goals for Los Angeles this year. Missed 10 games with an infected foot and played very little in 20 other contests. He could become a big star.
Goring won the draw. Murphy a shot wide. Edestrand back. Takes a shot. Palmateer stopped that. Murphy missed the rebound. Maloney just tears it out and down the ice. Edestrand going back for it. Edestrand behind the net. Clears it up to the blue line. A pass at center. Stopped by Sittler. Sittler's over the line. Going around. Trying to set up Lanny McDonald. Maloney got it out in front, but Edestrand was there. Now Sittler's got it again. Shot it in front of the net. And Murphy's pass is behind Maneri, and it goes out to center ice. Glennie trying to hit Sittler. Goes back to Randy Maneri. Off the boards for Murphy. Murphy back to Maneri. Maneri of L.A. coming to his own blue line. Up at center. A long shot. Wide of the net. Lanny McDonald. To Borja Salmon. He was hit by the Roughweather as he ran into him. Comes back to the blue line. Maneri gets his shot. That hit a leg. Here's Edestrand. Edestrand to the side to Murphy. Shot it in front. Grabbed off by Palmateer. And Sittler and Murphy then also in on it here, number 17, Tommy Williams.
The linesman in there, but Salming is the most furious player on the ice. He started a rush. The referee, Bruce Hood, got in his way, and he bowled the referee over, and then as Salming went down, his stick swung dangerously close in the direction of the referee. Now, see if we can catch it now. Well, this is the Maloney altercation with Williams. And there's the hook right around the neck.
Tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
Now it's easy to go from drilling to driving. Just lock the Mastercraft Maximum Drill Drive system onto any drill. Plus, a magnet holds the screw securely in place. Use with any round or hex shank drill bit. Great tools start at Canadian Tire.
Baby, you got it. Yeah, you know you got it.
Herbal Essences Body Envy with extracts of white nectarine and pink coral flower for luscious body and bounce. Herbal Essences Body Envy Shampoo and Conditioner for body and bounce. And for luscious, vibrant color, try Herbal Essences Color.
Around here, there's no shortage of tradition. It's seemingly passed from one generation to another. Take true Canadian taste, a perfect balance of real flavor and refreshing taste. Apparently, it's all part of the ritual. Speaking of rituals, I hear there's no end to the pranks these guys play. Hey guys, who we pranking first? I want to get my prank on.
There's only one true Canadian taste. Molson Canadian Lager.
The award-winning Kia Rondo.
Right now, during Kia's holiday wrap-up event, pay no GST on Rondo and all new Kia models.
And we're back live now as we get set for this face-off in the circle. Stan Weir out there with Boutet and Ellis. The puck came out in front. Ian Turnbull takes it behind the net. Along the boards it goes. And Ellis gets it out to center ice. Stopped by Murdoch. Bob Murdoch coming back. The Kings starting to press the Leafs now, trailing by 2-0. And the Leafs now with Ron Ellis. Up the center, a pass to Stan Weir. Stan Weir just gets rid of it, shoots it in. It goes behind the net. Ellis is after it. Ashon gave it to Murdoch. Stan Weir is up for checking. Comes out, shot by Heartland Monahan to center ice. Over the line for Apps. Dropping it back for Monahan. The puck goes to Ian Turnbull to Stan Weir. They're along the boards. Play is called. At center ice, Randy Maneri, number 2, flips a high one. Off the board, Corey Selming picks it up. Selming is checked by Marcel Dion, but Mike Pellick is there. Pellick up for Jones. For Williams, over the line. Williams knocks the puck into the corner, goes after it. Andy Maneri picked it up for LA, gets it up on the right wing to Taylor. Up at center ice, over the blue line, he's checked. Then Dion gets the puck but can't get his shot. He's held, and there's going to be a penalty for holding to Williams. All set to go now. Jerry Butler lost the draw, but John got it. But right between Butch Goring's legs all the way to center, all the way back to blue line. He lost it again. Jimmy Jones with it. Jones back to Selming. Selming for Jones for Butler. And Jerry Butler is done. There's going to be a penalty there. Jerry Butler playing a strong game.
This fella never gets penalties. Butch Goring, 2 minutes all season. 3 seasons he's only had 1 minor penalty. And 22 seconds after the penalty to Williams, Butch Goring gets a penalty for tripping behind the Kings
penalty to
net.
number 19,
Here it is, 19
Butch
Goring.
2 minutes for tripping.
Tripping Butler.
Time 6:55. Butch Goring for tripping. Time 6:55.
Over. The Kings have it. Murphy up the center. Over the line. Stopped by Turnbull. Stan Weir to Dan Maloney. Maloney for Trevor Johansson. Up at center. It's cleared. Maloney races after it. Stan Weir helps him out. And Weir is thrown around and knocked down. Taken by Stemkowski over to Murphy up at center. Murphy to the blue line, trying to go around Turnbull. Let his shot go. Palmetier stopped that. Stemkowski takes out Turnbull. It comes back. Maneri then to Edestrand. That shot hit a skate. Maneri passed it out over the blue line. Edestrand had to go back to Maneri. Maneri's back at his own blue line. Starts back up again. A pass over the line. Edestrand is hard shot. Palmetier caught that. Trevor Johansson for Danny Maloney. Too far. And it rolled out anyway. Off the stick of number 6, Rob Palmer. Pass over on the left wing. Trevor Johansson bumped into his man. Sittler is out there now. The puck is shot in. Turnbull goes after it. Ian Turnbull. Shot it at center. A race for the puck. Sittler after it. And he just failed to get to it. Los Angeles hit the puck at center. Lanny McDonald then breaks that up. Back on the ice is Williams. Sittler ran into Sargent. Over the line. A pass. And that one goes into the corner as Palmetier sprawled. Back up for Sittler at center with Williams over the line. Broken up and cleared out over the blue line to center. Stopped by Selming, then picked up by Apps. He lost it. There's going to be a penalty here. And it looks like it's going to the Maple Leafs. Lanny McDonald has the puck. But we have a penalty being handed out to Darryl Sittler, his second of the night. With the score, Toronto 2, Los Angeles nothing. This is Stanley Cup 78.
Inspiration. Where does it come from? Is it conviction? The things you can't compromise on? Is it anticipation? Knowing where to be? Wherever it is, find your inspiration. And you'll find greatness.
Get ready to add muscle, lose pounds, and reshape your body fast. Take strength training to the next level. Introducing the all-new Bowflex Ultimate 2. Call or go online for your free DVD that tells you all about it. The Ultimate 2 has it all. The all-new squat attachment that's biomechanically designed to reduce stress on your knees and back. The innovative new Preacher Curl attachment that intensifies the resistance on your biceps. And the new no cable change pulley system delivers faster workouts than ever because you don't have to change cables between exercises. Act now, and through this special offer, you can own the Ultimate 2 for no money down and low monthly payments. This is the strength training machine you need to get powerful biceps, a sexy core, even chiseled legs in an easy 20-minute workout just 3 times a week. Guaranteed results are easy. Call or go online for your free DVD. Make an investment in yourself. Call now.
It comes from stadium stairs at 5 in the morning. From suicides till your lungs scream uncle. And two-a-days when it's hot enough to fry an egg on your forehead. It's sweat. And there's more to sweat than just water. No water, no flavored water, no other sports drink on the planet helps put back the fluid that sweat takes out better than Gatorade.
The Leaf captain's in the penalty box at 9:09 of the second period. 2 minutes for slashing. And it took place right in front of the Leaf bench.
Jimmy Jones with Jerry Butler, along with Pelech and Borja Salming. Jones back to Glennie. Shot down the ice by Borja Salming. Goes behind the LA goal. Darryl Edestrand has it. Edestrand, Marcel Dion. Edestrand still with it. Pass to Gary Sargent. Sargent coming straight up the ice at center. Number 22 over the line. Glennie had him covered, and the puck goes back to center ice. Now it's Dion. Stick handling at center. Gaining at speed. Shot it over the line. Jerry Butler couldn't stop it. Coming right in, the shot, and that was stopped, and Jerry Butler gets that puck. Gets it out and down the ice. Going back for it is Edestrand. Edestrand behind the net. 2-0, the Leafs lead with 9:58 remaining in the second period. Number 25, Darryl Edestrand at center. Long shot. Glove. Knocked down by Palmateer. Borja Salming a pass. Stopped by Sargent. Butler took a poke at him. Shot. That's wide of the net. The rebound. And Jerry Butler for Jones. And Jimmy Jones gets it down the ice. And the Leafs have been very sound in their killing of penalties. Up the ice now for Los Angeles. A pass over the line. Danny Grant to Dion. Passed it in front. It goes into the corner. Picked up by Salming, and Salming backhands it down the ice. Sittler has 20 seconds left in his penalty. Back for Randy Maneri. Landy McDonald's out there now with Maloney. Up at center. Maneri over the line offside. Butch Goring, number 19. Tommy Williams and Mike Murphy. Puck goes to Trevor Johansson. He shot the puck down the ice. And Sittler with 2 seconds left. Watches as the puck is taken by Larry Brown, and Sittler's back out again. Sittler intercepted a pass, left it at the blue line, and Butch Goring clearing it up on the right wing, nowhere near Murphy. Maloney took him out of the play. Then Turnbull gave the puck away to Murphy. Murphy's then checked by Turnbull. Turnbull races after the puck, goes down the ice, trying to cut in, taken to the boards. After it is Maloney. Maloney trying to center it, and Goring gets it. Goring watched by Sittler. To Murphy. Up it comes to Randy Maneri. His shot. That's weak. Deflected by Palmateer to the corner. Trevor Johansson for Turnbull again to Dan Maloney. He just flipped it out to center ice. Sargent recovers for the Kings. A pass for Murphy. Goring takes it, shoots it in again. Palmateer for Sittler. Darryl Sittler starting to come out. At his own blue line. Left it there for Johansson. Johansson's pass intercepted. Brought back by Sargent. Knocked down by Turnbull. Turnbull then lost it. Goldup gets it back. Palmer shoots it high off the glass. Ends up in the corner. Puck comes loose. He's trying to get it out front of the net. And it's covered on a nice play by Ian Turnbull. Now then Maloney mixing it up.
Danny Grant. No, Glenn Goldup, 21, with Maloney. Maloney, a former Los Angeles King and a former Red Wing. Maybe a little hair pulling there. Watch out. All right, let's break it up. The linesman forcing a path between them. Ron Stewart looking on.
All set to go. Jones against Dion. It's picked up by Williams. Gets it back in the net to Borje Salming. Salming. A pass ahead to Jones. Over the blue line. A quick pass for Williams on the left side. He's over the line. Tried to go through. Hits the shake.
He's up. He's down. He scored. Tiger. And on every goal tonight, the Leafs pour off the bench to congratulate the player who scored. Good pass from Jimmy Jones here. Bouncing puck somehow got through, and the Tiger chased it in and batted it behind Rogie Vachon. Here's the pass from Jimmy Jones just at the blue line. Almost offside, just in time. Jones got to the blue line, and Tiger pushed and batted it through the rest of the way.
Time 12:48. Dave Williams from Jimmy Jones and Borje Salming. Time 12:48.
12:48 the time. Salming gets the other assist.
Now the Maple Leafs leading 3-0 now as Pelech shoots the puck in around behind the LA net. Going after it, number 15, Pat Boutet. Jan couldn't get it. Picked off by Jerry Butler for Pat Boutet. He tried to center it. Vachon picked up a deflection. And we'll have a face-off in the circle to the left of Rogie Vachon. There he is, the Tiger.
Put the Leafs up 3-0. Williams from Jones and Salming. Here's the race up the wing. The defenseman trying to get back. Took a look over his shoulder. Here's where Tiger got a break off the stick. Out of reach of the glove. And then the bouncing puck came right to his stick. When you're hot, you're hot.
And the Leafs lead it 3-0 with 6:54 now remaining. Sittler with Williams and Lanny McDonald. So Williams will get an extra shift because of Maloney's 7 minutes and penalties. Lanny McDonald chopped the puck behind the net. Williams goes into the corner after it. Trying to kick it out in front. Borje Salming moves in. He's got it in the corner. Lanny McDonald's trying to get out in front. It came out in front. Borje Salming. And we have a fight here.
And the Tigers into it with number 5, Bob Murdoch. Oh, the Tiger landing some rights. Murdoch trying to come back. Rogie Vachon moves into the attack, and Sittler restrains him. Rogie is furious. He's discarded his goal mask. The referee, Bruce Hood, warning him, admonishing him. Pelech looking over his shoulder at Rogie. That was a surprise. The linesman has Tiger Williams. Salming talking to Rogie Vachon. Oh, the tempers are fraying out there now. took place just as Salming scored the goal. Don't forget the goal, folks. It's 4-0. Where's the puck? Out in front. Salming spots it, bounces it in, may have gone in off a skate, and then Tiger threw a punch at Murdoch. Murdoch has perhaps a lock on Tiger. Just as the puck is over the line, the punches start.
Live from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Thanks to its styling, technology, and fun-to-drive performance, it's no surprise owners rank the Nissan Altima the most appealing midsize car, according to J.D. Power and Associates.
Want to learn from the best? Dan and I went to poker school where we learned a lot. Want to know how? It was easy. Dan played for free and won the AbsolutePoker.net Dream Package. Now is your chance to win this amazing prize package, including training from the world's best poker pros, a VIP sports package for 2, and entry into the world's richest poker tournaments.
Does this mean I don't have to go to calculus?
Only if you play your cards right. Live the poker dream with AbsolutePoker.net.
Nikon has just lowered the price on all Coolpix digital cameras and digital SLRs. Nikon technology, extended Canadian warranties, and now the lowest prices ever, just in time for the holidays. Nikon.
The NFL playoff drive is on CTV. The Bills defend home turf against the Dolphins. The Pack battle the Raiders. And the Cowboys aim for 7 in a row against the Lions. Live Sunday at 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Check NFL.ctv.ca for games in your area.
Sometimes we all need to look at things from a different angle.
What?
Well, we're started up again, and it's Borja Salming to Daryl Sittler. 4-0 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Lanny McDonald goes after it. Bumped into Rainey Maneri. Had the puck behind the net, but it ends up underneath Maneri, and that's where play ends. Lanny McDonald to Mike Pellick. Shot the puck around behind the net. Ashaw has it there. Left it for Edestrand. Edestrand trying to pick his way out. Handed it to Sittler. Daryl Sittler knocked off the puck. Lanny McDonald then gets it to Borja Salming. Salming gets over the line. Has it along the boards. And they'll have a face-off there.
46 penalty minutes so far in the game. The Leafs have taken 24. The Kings 22.
Jimmy Jones wins it round. Mike Pellick takes the shot. Oh, he just drove it wide. Back for the Kings now. Randy Maneri to Daryl Edestrand. Having difficulty with the puck. Gets up to center. Hit Mike Pellick. Comes over the line. Pat Boutet out there with Jimmy Jones. A shot knocked down. Pellick trying to get it out. Knocked it into the corner. Cleared along the boards, and Jimmy Jones just gets the puck out to center ice. Maneri goes all the way back into his own territory, then passes it ahead to number 18, Dave Taylor. Taylor trying to get around Salming, trying to cut in, too well covered. Pellick is there as well. It's out to Pat Boutet. Pat Boutet covered nicely there by number 22, Gary Sargent. Now it's back for the Kings again. Palmer's over the line. Salming chases them off to the side. They center it out in front. Pat Boutet deflects it into the corner. Mike Pellick then for Salming. Borja Salming regroups in his own zone. A long pass to Jones. Over for Pellick. Pellick just shoots it in. coming over the boards is Ron Ellis. Jones is still out there. Turnbull and Johansson. Back up for Dion. Dion's over the line, trying to get a shot away, and he's too well covered. And Jones was knocked into the boards by Bert Wilson. Back up the ice for Ian Turnbull. He drives it in offside as Ron Ellis was closing in on the right wing. Peter Stemkowski, Wilson, and Monahan. Puck goes back to Sargent. He gets it over and has it handed back to him. Sargent, number 22. And that's Palmer, number 6. Gets it back to Sargent. Up at center, over the line for Stemkowski. Fakes the shot. Shot it across the goal mouth. Comes back to the blue line. Stan Weir and Johansson, with Johansson knocking it back out again. Peter Stemkowski. A flip pass for Sargent. Intercepted by Jack Valaket. Over the line. Valaket dropped it to Stan Weir. Weir still has it. Then he lost it. Play is called. There's a hooking penalty going out to the Los Angeles Kings. And coming into the penalty box is Peter Stemkowski for hooking.
Good move by Valaket, moving in over the line. Valaket.
Los Angeles penalty, number 11, Pete Stemkowski.
Trying to get right
2
through.
minutes for hooking. Time
And he was hooked from behind
16-18.
by Stemkowski at 16-18.
Time 16-18.
With 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining to play in the second period, Toronto is leading Los Angeles 4-0. Lanny McDonald couldn't get to the puck, and it's Jack Valaket then to Turnbull. A long pass for Darryl Sittler. Edistrand gets a hold of it, shot it out on the right wing for Mike Murphy. Murphy, Lanny McDonald knocked him off the puck, and it's Ian Turnbull back of the net. Waits for Sittler to come back. Turnbull to center. Shot it over the line. Randy Maneri's knocked off the puck. Here's Valaket. Going in on goal. Knocked it to Sittler, and he missed the side of the net. Shot to the blue line, but not out. Turnbull over to Lanny McDonald. Into Sittler. Sittler shoots it, and Vachon covers up. Lanny McDonald to Darryl Sittler. Sittler getting set. Trying to get away from Gary Sargent. Went down. Lanny McDonald has the puck. Lanny McDonald takes the shot and just missed. Stopped by Mike Pellick. Pellick shot it around to Sittler. Sittler. Into the corner, Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald back of the net. Trying to jam it in from the side. He's got it again. He shoots, and he shot wide. Darryl Sittler. Coming from the side. Back to Lanny McDonald. Back to Salming. Salming. Off to Lanny McDonald. The Sittler right in front. Another shot. And Butch Goring gets it desperately down the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Mike Pellick comes back. Up to McDonald. Back to Salming at the blue line. Up at center with Jones and Boutet. Over the line he goes with it. Shoots it into the corner. Slides behind the net. That Boutet covered his man. Back on the ice is Peter Stemkowski, but they hold the puck against the board. Ready to go with Jimmy Jones, Jerry Butler, Pat Boutet. Back to Salmi. Off his stick and out to center ice. Jerry Butler's right there and shoots it right back in again. Long shot, that bounce. Marcel Dion gets it over on the wing. Mike Pellick covering his check. Dion stopped by Jimmy Jones. It's over the line now for the Kings. A shot. Palmentier stopped that. Pat Boutet and Jones with 1:16 remaining in the period. Pat Boutet at center. Gets over the line. Gets some skating in. Took his shot. Tried to center it out in front. Cleared. Boreas Salming keeps it in. Salming shoots. A shot. Oh! Jones hit the goalpost. With the whole empty net to shoot at, he bounced one off the post. It's over the line. Grabbed off by the Los Angeles Kings. A long shot by Danny Grant. And he was hit. Now here's Jerry Butler, who's really flying. He's knocked down. He was getting into the clear, and Edistran grabbed him. Butler was in the clear. Edistran had no alternative but to stop him somehow, and he grabbed him. It's shot out over the blue line, and Turnbull just gets it over to Trevor Johansson, drives the puck in with 30 seconds. Grabbed off by Palmer. Palmer shoots it out. Turnbull has it. Over to Trevor Johansson. A pass to Ron Ellis. Ron Ellis now goes over the line. Ellis trying to get around. Goes into the corner. Back to Ian Turnbull. His shot. And Mike Murphy gets it out to center. Fell over. And covered by Ron Ellis. To Ian Turnbull. A shot. Valiquette a drive. And it blasted it wide as the bell goes to end the second period. And the teams head to their respective dressing rooms.
Well, the Leaf power play is 1 for 2 tonight against the Kings.
Are you tired of fumbling to adjust locking pliers? Get new Benchmark Auto-Lock self-adjusting pliers, only at Home Hardware and Home Hardware Building Center. Auto-Lock pliers adjust automatically to any size and lock on. No fumbling, no slipping. Change instantly from one size to another and release just as easily. Durable and versatile. Pick up your Benchmark Auto-Lock pliers today from just $14.97. Only at Home Hardware.
Help is close to home.
It's the most powerful, most spacious Accord ever. Now for the holidays, lease the all-new 2008 Accord LX sedan for $298 a month at 2.9% for 48 months. With $0 down, freight and PDI included. Or choose cash incentives of $1,000 to $5,500 or special lease and purchase finance rates on selected other 2008 Honda models. Plus, we pay the applicable 1% GST now. A new deal for Canadians, a new Accord for you. From Honda.
When I said I was coming back for another season, people said I was crazy. But what they don't know is I've got a secret weapon.
Getting in shape for season number 17, Brett Favre discovered the new Bowflex Revolution Home Gym. With advanced Spiraflex technology developed for the space program, the Bowflex Revolution delivers the smooth, consistent feel of free weights without the impact on Brett's joints.
I get enough impact during the game.
The Bowflex Revolution Home Gym features more than 95 gym-quality exercises, providing a total body workout in just 20 minutes, 3 days a week.
It's the off-season. Who wants to work out all day?
Get this free DVD today and discover the secret behind this revolutionary technology.
All I know is it works. You want to find out more? You got to get the DVD.
The new Bowflex Revolution can be yours for $0 down and low monthly payments. Join the revolution and get your free DVD. Call or go online now.
Our second period, Williams at 12:48, Salming at 13:24. The shots were even, 9 apiece. And now we're getting ready for the live action here at Maple Leaf Gardens. 4-0 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sittler right there with Valiquette and Lanny McDonald. Puck cleared down behind the net. Edistran has a minute and 14 seconds left in his penalty. It's up to center ice for Darryl Sittler. The Leafs with the extra man over the line. Sittler getting around. Sargent goes back to the net. Stops to Lanny McDonald. Boria Selman. Lanny McDonald takes his shot, and Mashon stopped that. Up to center ice for Peter Stemkowski. Rags the puck, hit Lanny McDonald. Kings just shoot it down the ice, and it's Turnbull to Boria Salming. Boria Salming in the corner, working his way out to his own blue line. A long drive goes in behind the net, tipped off the stick. Jack Valiquette gets it behind the goal, and it's Lanny McDonald, Darryl Sittler. Sittler trying to come out in front, try to get it back to Turnbull. Driven off the boards and down the ice it goes. Boria Salming going back for it. 4-0 for the Maple Leafs in this third period. Goring nearly got loose. It's Ian Turnbull now with 2 seconds left in the penalty over the line. Turnbull just failed to get around Randy Maneri. He's got it again, goes back to center ice. Shoots it right back in again. Cleared by the Kings around on the boards out to center. It goes back to Brian Glennie. Glennie waits for his teammates to get onside. Maloney is back out on the ice. George Ferguson there as well. Ron Ellis. Puck cleared around on the boards for Murphy. Glennie stepped into Goring. And Mike Pellick shoots the puck wide of the net into the corner. It goes to Vachon. Vachon along the boards. Maloney couldn't keep it in. Mike Pellick. And for Ferguson, he shoots it over the line. Down goes Ferguson. Maloney after the puck. Picked up by Ellis. Ellis going right in front of the net. Ferguson scores! George Ferguson picked up a rebound.
So it's 5-0 as the dispirited Kings hang their heads. Ellis moving in front. He might have scored it himself. Rogie got the stick down. Then Ferguson raced in. The Kings let him do it. And it's 5-0. Leafs leading the Los Angeles Kings.
By number 10, George Ferguson.
Here's Ellis moving from the corner again. Where are the King defenders? They're standing around watching, as Howie Meeker indicated during the intermission.
George Ferguson
Ferguson
from
gets
Ron
the
Ellis
goal from
and
Ellis.
Mike Pellick.
And
Time,
Pellick also gets an
2:18.
assist. Here's Ferguson coming into the slot. He didn't have much room, and Rogie's legs were right there. 2:18.
Now we have Kurt Walker out for the first time in the game. That was only Ferguson's second shift, I believe, in this game. Williams is back out there, number 22, and he gets it back to Pellick, who wrapped it up for Walker on the right wing, and is picked up by Gary Sargent over on Bob Murdoch. Along the boards, Dion couldn't get anywhere near the puck, and it's brought back for ice. Coming up with a pass on the wing to Dion, who was checked by Jones. Jones just keeping an eye on Marcel Dion, who just can't seem to be able to do anything. Kurt Walker after Taylor, then Williams bumped Taylor. Marcel Dion turns again. Jimmy Jones is right there. It's knocked out by Walker. Up at center now for Gary Sargent. He's chased back by Walker. Cleared over the line, though, for Taylor. Taylor's falls. Comes back to Sargent. Sargent's pass nowhere near Murdoch. Murdoch and Williams bump together. It goes into the corner. Murdoch and Williams shoving again. The puck comes loose. It goes to Sargent. That shot is wide. Murdoch lost it. Kurt Walker down the ice. Over the line. Back to Jones. Jones trying to get it to Sargent. And Sargent intercepted it as was going over for Walker. And it's Dion. A pass over the line. Taylor gets his shot. That's deflected wide. Ian Turnbull to Trevor Johansson. Trevor Johansson down the right wing at the blue line. At center. Here he comes over the line with a pass for Jones. Jerry Butler missed it. Back up the ice. A long shot. Caught by Palmatier easily. Off the stick of Heartland Monahan. Clearing pass and a race for it. Jerry Butler going after it. Rogie Vachon came out and great speed by Jerry Butler tonight. The puck out at center. Monahan can't get anywhere. Neither can Palmer, and Ferguson knocks the puck back into Leaf territory. Ian Turnbull around on the glass for Jerry Butler. That's tipped out and down the ice. Back there for it, Rod Palmer. Ferguson's left his stick. It's up to Monahan. Monahan lost the puck. Jerry Butler. A pass to Ferguson. One man back. Takes the shot. Another one. Scores!
And he did it with a borrowed stick. George Ferguson gets 2 in a row. After a frustrating year that saw him get only 7 goals, he pops 2 in the opening game of the preliminary round. And how these lesser lights on the Leafs have come to life here tonight. Butler, Jones, Ferguson, and all of the Leafs. There's follow-up for you. Ferguson gets a second crack at it using a teammate's stick. He took the stick just off the bench moments earlier.
George Ferguson from Jerry Butler. Time
And Butler gets the
4:48.
assist. Big night for Butler. Big night for Ferguson. at 4:48. You know, Bill Ferguson lost his stick in the corner. I don't think it was broken, and instead of rushing off to get it, he went back to the bench, bored one, came right back and scored.
Lanny McDonald flips the puck in. It goes into the corner. Gary Sargent back in the net is checked. Valiquette trying to get it out in front. And it's picked up by Gary Sargent again to the blue line. Up at center for Goring. Goring over the red line, over the blue line. The puck goes into the corner. Boreas Selmy holds it against the boards, and they'll have a face-off with 14:45 to go in the third period. Tonight's Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto.
The best rock climbing spots are remote. That's why I drive a Suzuki Grand Vitara. Rugged and all-terrain, just like me.
Oh, come on. The Grand Vitara isn't just for extreme dudes. It's also for average Joes. Guys that take their kids to school and their dog to the vet. You know, normal people stuff. Hey, by the way, nice tattoo. Real original.
The all-new Suzuki Grand Vitara. Available with 0% purchase financing. It fits your lifestyle, whatever it happens to be.
I think crown molding is the way to go. Actually, maybe we should do wainscoting. No, let's do a chair rail. Oh, wait, I know, built-in shelves.
Get the convenience of the Mastercraft 2-in-1 job site flip saw. Cut large work on the table saw, then switch with a click and lock to turn it into a 10-inch compound miter saw for detail jobs. When done, it's easy to move and store. Great tools start at Canadian Tire.
Maybe we should just paint. Or paneling.
I'm Chef Francesco, maker of Quiznos' new flatbread pizza. It's a whole new kind of pizza like you never had before. Thin Italian flatbread brushed with herb oil, topped with fresh tomatoes or gourmet sauces and premium toppings. Come and try it. My treat. Okay, I joke. It's your treat.
Fill up on barbecue chicken, big pepperoni, buffalo chicken, or the works from $3.99. Quiznos, a cut above. Great taste and great prices for dinner, too.
Cars today have many safety features. Add another feature that can help prevent you from using them. GE Nighthawk lamps are 30% brighter than standard GE halogens. Drive with confidence.
Maple Leaf Gardens as we see them setting up this face-off. Lee Swinnett, Sittler to Ryan Glennie. Back in the net, Boreas Selmy. Butch Goring out there on the forward line along with Murphy. And Tommy Williams. A long pass for Sittler's going the length of the ice. Ashon knocked it into the corner. Lanny McDonald moves up. Sargent, a clearing pass to Goring. Stopped by Valiquette. Valiquette for Sittler. Shot hit the side of the net. Goes around on the boards. Boreas Selmy came in for Lanny McDonald. Right in front. Sittler missed it. And back come the Kings. Three of them up at center. Murdoch over the line. He's hit. And the puck is cleared back to the blue line. Gary Sargent in his own territory to Butch Goring. Up over center. Takes a shot. And he put number 17, Tommy Williams, offside. A long shot wide of Palmateer. The rebound back at the blue line. Another shot is wide. Maloney. And then Ian Turnbull intercepts the pass. Comes down with Maloney and Ellis. Over the line. A pass in front. Rogie Vachon covers up and holds on.
Well, Butch Goring, 19 at the bench, wearing the same helmet he wore as a kid. He scored both winning goals in the preliminary series against Atlanta last year. He's the first player in Kings history to have 3 30-goal seasons in a row, as well as 7 straight 20-goal seasons.
Toronto Maple Leafs 6, Los Angeles nothing. Up the ice now for Dion, over onto the left wing. They close in, a pass in front. Dion shot it out behind Palmateer. Kept in by Edestrand. He's checked, and Johansson sends Maloney down to center. Over the blue line. Shot it into the corner. Puck is cleared out. Ian Turnbull has it. Turnbull hit the linesman. Maloney's there, and play is called. Puck goes back to Randy Maneri, over to Darrell Eddestrand, right on the Dave Williams stick, and he shoots it right in. Behind the net for Maneri. Leafs have a 6-0 lead with 12 minutes, 48 seconds and counting. Remaining in the third period. Goes down, Borje Salming attacks it, and that's icing called against L.A.
Ron Ellis is the only Leaf on the ice who played on a Stanley Cup winner. That was back in '67. He says he's really excited about the playoffs this year. He's the Toronto nominee for the Bill Masterton Trophy. Pete Stemkowski, who was also playing tonight, was on that team. And there's one other active player still involved in hockey in the NHL who was on that '67 Stanley Cup winning team. We'll let you think about that for a minute, and then we'll give you the answer.
Williams will get a hooking penalty right off the bat after that face-off.
I think that's 13 minutes now for the Tiger. 22 Williams against Glenn Goldup.
22 Dave Williams. 2 minutes for hooking. Time 7:25.
7:25. And the answer to our little quiz would be Mike Walton of the Vancouver Canucks. He was with the Leafs in '67 along with Ellis and Stemkowski.
That brings out Jerry Butler again with Jimmy Jones, Pelech, and Solmy. Marcel Dion, Murphy, and number 17, Tommy Williams. Shot down the ice by the Leafs. Just missed referee Luzin. Let's Goring back of the net to Marcel Dion. Back to Goring. Goring, a pass on the right side of Gary Sargent, up at center. Over on the wing, Tommy Williams. He's checked. Now he gets the puck over to Sargent. Into Murphy. And right onto Jerry Butler's stick. And Butler gets it out and down the ice. Back for it. Butch Goring, number 19 of Los Angeles. The Kings with a man advantage. 1:18 left in the penalty to Williams. Jerry Butler nearly ran into Marcel Dion. Over the line for Dion. He's checked. And it's cleared by Jones out and down the ice. And Goring's back there for it. Goring now putting on a burst of speed up to center ice. To the leaf line and over. Gets around one check. Behind the net was hit by Pelech. Pelech then bumps into check. Goring gets it back to Gary Sargent. Right on to the stick of Jerry Butler. Butler going down with Jones. One man back. He shot wide. Comes all the way back down the ice. Jerry Butler just missed. Salming gets it out to Ellis. Ellis back to Pelech. Pelech finds an opening and shoots it down the ice. And the Leafs are putting on a very potent display of killing penalties. Ferguson nearly got loose again. They're short-handed. 12 seconds remaining in the penalty. Cleared to Stemkowski, couldn't get it over the line. Taylor will try his luck now. Number 18 shoots it in. Ron Ellis goes after it. Ron Ellis lost the puck. It comes back to the blue line. On the ice is Williams. Palmetier stopped that. Back again. Eddestrand. 3 players fell. Comes back. Maneri giving it to Eddestrand. A pass in front. They score! Peter Stemkowski finally got it in the net.
Just over half a period to play, and Mike Palmetier loses his shutout to a former Leaf, a former Ranger, Pete Stemkowski. Good shot by Stemkowski in traffic. Glove side of Palmetier, and it's 6-1 now. The Kings finally get on the score sheet as Stemkowski gets it up and in.
Los Angeles goal scored by number 11, Pete Stemkowski. Assist number 15, Danny Grant. And number 25, Darrell Eddestrand. Time 9:41.
Grant and Eddestrand get the assists at 9:41 as Stemkowski scores.
The puck for George Ferguson. He's going right in. Score!
A hat trick for Ferguson. 3 goals goals in the third period. And his teammates are off in a hurry. So after Stamkowski breaks the shutout bid, Ferguson makes it 7-1. 3 goals in this third period, 2 of them in a period of 2.5 minutes.
Ferguson. Assist number 2.
Through the pads of Rogie Vachon. It'll go off the post. Let's see it. We'll see it on this shot. Rogie has the post well guarded. No, through the pads. Did not hit the post. Fergie had 3 playoff goals going into tonight's game. He's now doubled his output. Well, he's had his frustrations this year. 7 goals. He might have had 15 if a few pucks had bounced right for him. And Roger Nielsen knows that he's a strong defensive center. Well, there's the hat.
I noticed Danny Maloney retrieved the puck, put it in the hat, and took it over to him.
Good.
So Ferguson scored 3 in a row for the Leafs in this third period, and they lead 7-1. Ian Glennie off the board. Goes into the corner, Pat Boutet, and then Salmi. They hold it for a face-off. Salmi is given a ride there by... Well, they're starting to shout.
Boutet is there. And Ferguson's in there as well. He must be tired. He's tied an NHL playoff record, and Danny Lemelin is showing us the puck. And Ferguson will keep that as a souvenir. Thank you, Dan. Most goals in 1 period in the playoffs. 3, and he just tied an NHL record. Busher, Jackson, Maurice Richard, Lindsay, Berenson, Lemaire, McLeish, Williams, Tommy Williams, Darryl Sittler, Reg Leach, and Bobby Schmutz.
With the score, Toronto 7 and Los Angeles 1. This is Stanley Cup 70.
Thanks to its styling, technology, and fun-to-drive performance, it's no surprise owners rank the Nissan Altima the most appealing mid-size car, according to J.D. Power and Associates.
Which premium vodka started the vodka revolution? Then inspired the cocktail revolution. Clearly, Smirnoff.
When I said I was coming back for another season, people said I was crazy. But what they don't know is I've got a secret weapon.
Getting in shape for season number 17, Brett Favre discovered the new Bowflex Revolution Home Gym. With advanced Spiraflex technology developed for the space program, the Bowflex Revolution delivers the smooth, consistent feel of free weights without the impact on Brett's joints.
I get enough impact during the game.
The Bowflex Revolution Home Gym features more than 95 gym-quality exercises, providing a total body workout in just 20 minutes, 3 days a week.
It's the off-season. Who wants to work out all day?
Get this free DVD today and discover the secret behind this revolutionary technology.
All I know is it works. You want to find out more? You got to get the DVD.
The new Bowflex Revolution can be yours for zero down and low monthly payments. Join the revolution and get your free DVD. Call or go online now.
In 1 game, ties a record. George Ferguson of the Leafs, still grinning.
Ballacat into the corner to Brian Glennie. Glennie up for Ballacat for Darryl Sittler, and it goes out to center ice. Gary Sargent with 9 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's intercepted. Lenny McDonald shoots. Vachon stopped that on the short side. Back up at center. A pass for Murphy. Intercepted by Glennie for Ballacat. Knocked out over the blue line. Lanny McDonald shoots it back into his own zone, and Glennie goes back for it. Ryan Glennie back to the net. That one was chopped wide. Goring, then Lanny McDonald to Borja Salming. Salming for Belichick. Up to Sittler. To Salming. And he just failed to hit Lanny McDonald with a pass. Comes back to the blue line. Glennie up to Sittler. Then to Belichick. Over the line. Sittler moves up. Took his shot. And it was way wide. And it's picked off by Gary Sargent to Bob Murdoch. Up it comes to Murphy. His pass was knocked down by Turnbull. Puck at center ice. Taken by Ian Turnbull. Turnbull goes back into his own zone. Then comes out again. A pass for Stan Weir. Weir is hooked. Long pass up on the left wing. Over the line for Danny Grant, and it's back out. Maloney covering his check.
Pushed ahead with a glove. Edestrand getting up. While we're waiting, let's take a look at that goal by Pete Stemkowski, which broke the shutout bid by Palmateer, and you'll see him whacking at the Los Angeles player Taylor in front of the goal crease. Oh, another whack at the legs. Boy, that upsets a forward. And now the Leafs converge on Taylor, and he'll wish he's back in college hockey. There's the goal by Stemkowski. But the big story of this period in the hockey game really is George Ferguson. Who would expect him to come through with a 3-goal hat trick against the Kings here tonight?
Puck goes down into LA territory. Harold Edestrand to Marcel Dion. 7 minutes and 48 seconds as the puck comes up at center. Over the line. Ellis fails to get it out. Taylor gets a backhand. That's knocked down by Trevor Johansson. It comes out in front, and Danny Maloney has it. Maloney to Stan Weir with Ron Ellis. Pass back from Maloney, and Palmer gets it up to Taylor. Taylor's pass nowhere near Marcel Dion. Trevor Johansson. He shot it over the line. Clearing pass over for Palmer. Then up to Taylor. Taylor's over the line. Taylor still has the puck. He finally goes down, but he hooked it over. It's out in front, a shot, and Mike Palmer made a great save on Gary Sargent. This Stanley Cup playoff game is coming to you from Maple Leaf Garden.
Here at Sirius Satellite Radio, we have a channel for every mood. How do we know what you're into? Mood testing pods. Uncensored comedy. Very good. Feeling inadequate? Excellent. Oh. Okay, and moving right along.
All right, get in, sweetie.
Get better visibility with new Reflex wiper blades with WetTech. WetTech is a chemical that coats the windshield to repel and bead moisture. Its hingeless arc design resists snow and ice buildup, helping to create a streak-free wipe. Winter driving starts at Canadian Tire.
The Coors Light Brewing Company asks, can you go too far in the details? Can you care too much about a quality ice-cold, easy drinking taste? And most importantly, How you gonna blame this one on the intern? Coors Light. Who wants a cold one?
And there you see the time remaining. 7 minutes and 3 seconds. We're at the 12:57 mark of this, the third period. Lining up for this face-off. Puck comes back. Gary Sargent a shot. Volunteer stop down. Williams. Dave Williams, that is, passing it back to Boreas Salming. Salming ahead to Jimmy Jones. Over to Williams. Williams over the blue line. And he tried to get it over to Walker. And it was grabbed by Vachon.
Vachon is getting a lot of snow in the mask tonight as the Leafs move in quickly for those rebounds.
6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Comes back to Boreas Salming. A shot. Vachon didn't see it, but it hit him. They go to the boards, and we'll have another face-off.
6:40 to play. Salming's been a standout for the Leafs tonight. I don't know what Roger Nielsen did to this club. I know he kept them together yesterday, and he really came up with a game plan that has really stymied the Kings.
Gary Sargent. Walker had him covered. Goes over onto the left wing, and now then the Kings bring it out to center ice. Danny Grant shot the puck in and goes right to Palmateer, and he's ready to hold it there. Stankowski, number 11, arrived in the doorstep. And we'll have a face-off in the Leaf zone.
Well, this weekend, CBC's Saturday Sports Special features the Canadian Pro West and World Cup Freestyle Skiing Championships from Vernon, BC, and the Canadian Cross Country Skiing Championships from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Enjoy skiing on Sports Special this Saturday.
And the roar of the crowd, Brian, they're announcing the fact that George Ferguson ties in a period record. On the face-off, a shot that hit a leg, carried around behind the net. Mike Murphy trying to center it out in front. They got it against the mesh at the back, and they held it long enough. So we'll have another face-off.
Well, you can almost start looking forward to game 2 now, and the question is, will the Kings be able to bounce back from this shocker here at the Gardens tonight? Kind of hard to shake off a 7-1 score.
A shot from the faceoff comes back to Edestrand. For Goring. Goring couldn't get a shot. Goring centered it. Mike Murphy couldn't get a shot. The Leafs have it. Jones gives it to Kurt Walker. Up at center. Shoots the puck in. Goes to the board. And into Palmer. Walker trying to get to the puck. But that was a real heavy check by Kurt Walker.
Well, I think it was the checking early in the hockey game that really gave the Leafs a bit of an edge, and it upset the momentum or rhythm of the Los Angeles Kings. They really never got anything started at all because the Leafs came out fired up and just hit everything that moved in a Kings uniform. And they've been looking.
And here's George Ferguson again. 3 goals he has in this third period. Turnbull shoots the puck in. Goes into the corner. Knocked down by a high stick. So we'll have a face-off where it took place between the blue line and the rim of the circle. There he is. Tied a league record.
Get that puck mounted.
But a big night for George Ferguson, who didn't play that much in the first 2 periods. Got his chance, and he's really come through. Puck cleared out to center. Goring couldn't control it. Ian Turnbull off the boards. Ferguson has it. George Ferguson to Pat Boutet. It's at center. Over the line, and a shot by Edestrand. And Palmateer handled that very easily. Pat Boutet is bumped, but he still has the puck. Around to Jerry Butler. Up to Ferguson. Ferguson, Butler, Turnbull, a pass to Ferguson. Over the line, and they're going to call it back. Offside. Ferguson was just getting ready to shoot.
Is this the year the Cup comes to Buffalo?
To Carolina?
To Pittsburgh?
Is this the year someone scores 50 and 38?
And 37? In 36? Is this the year someone scores 200 points?
Is this the year kids start taping their sticks like Stahl?
Is this the year someone scores 93?
Is this the year a forward becomes unstoppable?
Is this the year a goalie stops everything?
Is this the year we finally figure out who's Dad's favorite?
Is this the year? Is this the year? Этот год? Is this the year?
Is this the year?
There's a great new deal at your Honda dealer, just in time for the holidays. Right now, get incredible 0.9% purchase financing for up to 60 months on selected models of Element, Pilot, and Ridgeline, and the 2007 Odyssey. Or choose cash incentives of $1,000 to $5,500, or special lease and purchase finance rates on selected other 2008 Honda models. Plus, right now, we pay the applicable 1% GST. Hurry into your Honda dealer before January 2nd, 2008. It's the new holiday deal for Canadians from Honda.
Get ready to add muscle, lose pounds, and reshape your body fast. Take strength training to the next level. Introducing the all-new Bowflex Ultimate 2. Call or go online for your free DVD that tells you all about it. The Ultimate 2 has it all. The all-new squat attachment that's biomechanically designed to reduce stress on your knees and back. The innovative new Preacher Curl attachment that intensifies the resistance on your biceps. And the new no cable change pulley system delivers faster workouts than ever because you don't have to change cables between exercises. Act now, and through this special offer, you can own the Ultimate 2 for no money down and low monthly payments. This is the strength training machine you need to get powerful biceps, a sexy core, even chiseled legs in an easy 20-minute workout just 3 times a week. Guaranteed results are easy. Call or go online for your free DVD. Make an investment in yourself. Call now.
Backhand by Trevor Johansson. Rogie Vachon handled that. Bob Murdoch gave the puck away. Ferguson couldn't get to it. Back down the ice for Taylor. Taylor stopped by Johansson, and Ferguson just drives it down to the LA blue line. We have 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third period, 7-1 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ferguson holding the puck for a faceoff. Four minutes and 38 seconds remaining to play in the third period, 7-1 in favor of the Maple Leafs. And Glennie with the puck over for Sittler, back to Glennie. Glennie comes to the blue line, moves up through center, and backhands the puck in. Vachon out of the net, hits the puck to number 12, Hartland Monahan. He's dumped. And they're going to give Sittler a penalty for tripping.
And here he is, tripping up the Kings player, Hartland Monahan. 15:43 the time.
So that brings out Jones and Butler again, along with Glennie and Boyasami, who drives the puck in. Vachon was looking somewhere in that puck carom that anyone in the net. He didn't even see it. Now what he was looking at, that's something. Up at center ice, long pass. Jerry Butler's got it again, and he shoots it down the ice. Goring going back for it. 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the game. Butch Goring coming to his own blue line, up to center. A pass to Gary Sargent. He's over the line, passing it to Goring. In for Murphy, back to Sargent, over for Goring. Goring hit Jerry Butler. Butler gets the puck to the blue line, but not out. They finally get it out. And it's cleared over for Gary Sargent again. Now he gives it on a pass to number 16, Marcel Dion, to Mike Murphy getting in. And that was stopped by Palmateer. And cleared down the ice by Jimmy Jones. The Leafs have been very effective in killing penalties with the duo of Jimmy Jones and Jerry Butler. Down the ice for Hartland Monahan. He's stopped by Glennie. Goes back to the blue line. Butch Goring. Pass over for Gary Sargent. That's broken up, and Ferguson has it and shoots it down the ice. 24 seconds left in the penalty. Up to do a bit of forechecking, Ron Ellis. Picked up by Monahan, gives it behind the net to Goring, who moved it up to Maneri. Maneri goes over the line. He stops. Pass it over on the other side to Grant. Back to Edelstrand to Grant. Grant standing still. Now back on the ice is Sittler. They get it back to the blue line. Ferguson covered. They score! A long shot. It's on the blue line by Edelstrand. And it's 7-2.
Sittler was out of the penalty box. It was not a power play goal. He had just stepped back on the ice, and seconds later, Edelstrand with that low shot. A lot of players in front of it. I think Palmateer might have been screened. He moved very late on it. We'll watch again around the boards. Here's Edelstrand winding into the shot.
25, Daryl Edelstrand.
Very difficult to tell from that angle whether Palmateer was able to get a beat on it or not. Apps and Grant draw assists. 7-2.
From Sillaps and Danny Grant.
Ian Turnbull.
17:52.
Over to Trevor Johansson, Ferguson, Williams, and Ellis. Lucky shot behind the net, into the corner. Comes over to Williams. Williams stopped by Monahan, kicked in by Turnbull. He just fired it wide. Picked up by Danny Grant. Grant of LA, back to the goal. Into the corner to Randy Maneri. Clearing pass to Monahan. Back to Grant with Apps. Over the line. Stopped by Ellis. Ellis just flipped it out to center ice. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining to play in the third period. Johansson covered his man, and Stan Weir has it. A pass for Williams. Williams shoots the puck in. Ashon leaving at the side of the net for Maneri. Maneri's pass up on the left wing. Pat Boutet couldn't cover him. Gloria Salming losing the puck, and it's picked off by Mike Pellick. Pellick then into Pat Boutet. Pat Boutet trying to come out. Up the ice for Pat Boutet. He's hooked. The puck goes at center. Williams couldn't get to it. It's over the line. A drive from the team to score. A hard drive from well out. Bounced into the net off the stick of Glenn Goldup.
Glenn Goldup started out in the Montreal organization, spent most of his time with the Nova Scotia Voyageurs. That shot was stopped momentarily by Mike Palmateer, then dribbled in behind him, and it's 7-3. Murdoch gets an assist. 19:13 the time of Goldup's goal. So Palmateer gives up a couple of goals here late in the hockey game. 47 seconds left to play.
Toronto Maple Leafs 7, LA Kings 3. Sargent getting it to Murdoch, back to Gary Sargent. Back to Murdoch. Murdoch coming up to center ice. Shot the puck over the line. Back for it, Boris Salming. Salming off the boards. Maloney lets it slide down to center. Goes back to the blue line. And it's picked up by Peter Stemkowski with 24 seconds. Gets it over to Murdoch. Murdoch over the line offside Stemkowski. Valiquette, Walker, and Maloney. Back to Gary Sargent. Sargent is bumped by Valiquette. Walker after the puck. Walker gets it. Flipped it to an open wing with 8 seconds left. Cleared by Maloney. And that's wide of the net. It goes behind the goal. Into the corner. And the bell goes. And the game is over. Toronto Maple Leafs take the first game 7-3.
After outscoring the Kings in the opener, the Leafs would show off their defensive skills in Game 2 with a 4-0 shutout. This would turn out to be the start of a memorable playoff run for the Leafs. In the following round, they would shock the Islanders on Lanny McDonald's overtime winner in Game 7. The Cinderella ride, however, would come to an end in the semifinal when they face the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks for watching Vintage Games here on the NHL Network. We'll see you again next time.
Intense hockey? You got it. Every Thursday, we showcase the best of the 07-08 American Hockey League season with 20 fantastic Game of the Week matchups. This week features the Worcester Sharks face off with the Portland Pirates.
Ottawa
score any goals tonight?
And unfortunately, they
I'm
did not.
pretty sure we.
How do you spell
don't-
shutout? Shutout. S-H shutout.
Actually, go ahead. Can you spell it?
O-U-T. Shut out.
Sorry, can you spell that again?
No, only once for the camera.
I work in a hardware store, and I cut a key for a lady the other day, and it was an Ottawa Senators blank, and she said, "Would that one work?" And I said, "I don't think you want that key, because you know what? You see the empty hook there? They're the Leaf keys. They're all gone, and that's why the Senator keys are still there. But you know what? The fact is that key will still cut. I can cut you a key with the Ottawa Senators on it, but I don't really think you want that key, because you know why? It's an Ottawa Senator key." I'm sitting in my seat, and you know what? People look at me, and I'm like, I want to hit the guy for the guy. Like, there's no hitting in the game anymore. It's all skating. I think it plays to guys like Sundin. You watch Sundin behind the net. We're sitting fourth row platinums.
Wow.
And to see Sundin come around the net right at us, it's like it's a walk in the park. The guy behind the net is incredible. He's the confidence is not even confidence. It's like, where am I going to put this thing?
Toronto's a city that fluctuates, and people come into the town on a Friday and Saturday night. Ottawa, people exit the town on a Friday and Saturday night. Nobody wants to be in Ottawa. There's nothing to do in Ottawa on a Friday and Saturday night. They took the hockey rink and built it outside of town because there's nothing to do in town on a Saturday night in Ottawa. It's a government town, and there's nothing to do. Everybody loves Tucker, and everybody loves to hate Tucker. It doesn't matter.
Sideshow Bob?
Even Leaf fans. Well, yeah, he's getting a little, tonight he finally got a goal, which was good. But not everybody loves Tucker. I don't think.
Honestly, I don't think he has the skill that people think he has. You gotta, it's not he gets a power play goal. Everyone's loving Tucker. It's a power play goal, of course. That's great. Good goal. Gonna give him props, but he ain't no Alexander McGill. He's Darcy Tucker. And he is always going to be, always will be Sideshow Bob. That's who he is, what he does. The only thing I like about Tucker, and I'm a Sens fan to the to the last breath, he will call his stuff, and he will fight when he needs to fight.
Hi, I dropped off my last fare, and my name is Ron. I'm the taxi man, and we won the game 3-0 over Ottawa. And watch out for me at the Air Canada Centre. I'll pick you up, and I'll give you a free ride home.
In 1930, Conn Smythe bought King Clancy from Ottawa for $35,000 after betting a long-shot winner named Rare Jewel. It was money well spent. Clancy would represent the soul of the Maple Leafs for the next 5 decades. He was hard-nosed, hard-working, hard to change. To him, shoulder pads were for boys. But Clancy led the Leafs to the Cup in their first season at Maple Leaf Gardens and added 4 All-Star selections to his resume before retiring in '37. He served both as Leaf coach and assistant GM. In 1958, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame and was in his 42nd year with the club when he died in 1986.
It gave me my start